You were tuned in to episode 59 of the Goodfellas podcast. I'm G5 Jeff TV, aka G5, aka 5, aka the Guru. I got my man VP Shane in the building. What's going on, bro?
So good, man. What's up?
Hey man, Friday night. You know what I'm saying? We got a fight card tomorrow. Danny Jacobs, John Ryder. So we're gonna preview that a little bit. Been a little quiet today. We had the weigh-ins earlier. But it's been pretty quiet for the most part. We had a pretty dope podcast yesterday. Big shout out to everybody that was in that podcast. Now I don't know if this is true or not, but somebody told me Jamal Charlo got locked up a couple hours ago. I don't know if that's true or not. If so, I don't know what for.
I mean, the best person to contact for that is Stay Ready. He will be the best person.
Stay Ready would know. Yeah, that's a fact. Stay Ready would know. So, Stay Ready if you're listening. Matter of fact, Ashley in here too. She out there in Texas. Let me get in here. Michael Johnson, big shout out to you, big bro. Bruce Goals in the building. First of all, big shout out to Bruce Goals, man. He had Ray Mercer on his show. They did a part 1 and a part 2, man. Great minds think alike, man. So he really putting in some good work over there, man. If you're not tapped in Bruce Goals channel, definitely go tap in. Ashley, what is going on, baby cakes? Have you heard anything about Jamal Charlo getting locked up a couple hours ago? Somebody told little birdie told me that. I'm not sure if it's true or not. Bruce Goals. Salutes going around. She said, I'm not in Texas. Where you at? I could have sworn she was in Texas. I thought she was in Texas.
Kiki's in Texas.
I know Kiki's in Texas, yeah. See, now I gotta find out where Ashley's going at.
Is she from Maryland?
Nah, well that was the legend. Legend was from Maryland. Hold on, Michael Johnson. If you want to know if someone locked up, look it up like me. I'm about to find out, bro. I didn't get a chance. I literally got told that right before I went live, bro.
I told you, bro. She's from Maryland. She's from Maryland.
She's from Maryland? Oh my goodness. You like close. Damn. That's crazy. That is crazy. He said you getting me confused with Kiki. Yeah, I know. Damn, Shane do got a good memory. Shane got a good memory because he was trying to pull up. That's why he got a good memory.
That's funny.
That's funny. To pull up.
She still owes me that work that she says she owes me because she's got a lot to prove right now.
Listen,
she talked a good talk, so I need to see manifestation.
I'm sorry, I couldn't help it. It was right there for the taking. I'm sorry. He said, well, you have to know the county it happened in. Yeah, see, I'm like, Michael, I'm a part of this like this Facebook like group chat, and somebody put it out there, but it's somebody that I usually they're pretty accurate. So I don't know. Maybe we'll get something, But we got an interesting fight tomorrow. It's kind of an ice cold fight, but it's an interesting fight in Danny Jacobs and John Ryder. Shane, I know this fight is not really high on your radar, Shane, like in terms of excitement. But from a strategy standpoint, do you think this is a fight that can really bring some excitement?
I mean, for me, bro, I'm not gonna lie, this is a 50-50 fight. This is a fight that has all the prospects of being like one of those fights that you just overlook.
You think it's gonna be an exciting fight, or you think?
Yeah, I mean, stylistically, it just looks like a fight where you got the dude who's coming forward, aggressive, volume, and then you got Jacobs who's not quite acclimatized to 168, but he's at a weight class where he has to prove himself, especially when this is probably his last chance, Yeah. And he's already spoken a big game saying he's coming to win the fight. and win in impressive fashion. And coming off two bad performances, I guess he's got a lot to prove.
Yeah, because he's coming off the Gabe Rosado fight, and what was the other fight he's coming off of?
Julio Cesar Chavez.
Damn, that was his other fight.
Yeah.
Damn, that was years ago. Was that, what, 2 years
And
ago?
and he also before that was Canelo. So you can say
Yeah,
three
he's
bad performances.
three straight bad performances. Yeah, yeah, for sure. Kiki in the building. Big shout out to Kiki. Kiki, somebody told me Jamal Charlo got locked up a couple hours ago. I wanted to know if you heard anything about that, if that's true, not true. Um, have you heard anything? Um, I mean, to be honest, it's just not a really big deal to me, but it kind of just surprised me. Said I just got here. I couldn't have done anything that fast. Nah, you ain't do nothing. You ain't do nothing. We just heard something about Maul Charlo. We just wanted to know, you know what I mean, if you heard anything. The Packers game. Salute. Just dropped a like. Big shout out to you. Subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed, man. Hope you come here on a regular basis, man. We usually don't do Fridays, but we're doing Friday today. We usually Monday through Thursday. But
By the
definitely
way,
tap in with us.
just a quick heads up to everyone. If you ain't in the fantasy league, join it. The fight is up right now. So make your predictions for Ryder versus Jacobs, because that's gonna be a close fight, a real tight
Absolutely.
fight.
Absolutely. And I'm actually interested to see if Ashley can continue her hot streak. So I definitely need her to drop her prediction as well.
I think this week she's actually gonna get it wrong, because I'm gonna say it on camera. I'm actually picking Ryder to win this fight.
I'm not sure yet. I haven't made my prediction. And I usually make it by now because it's the weigh-in happened. I'm not sure, bro. I'm not sure. Like, nothing. You know how I always say, like, some fights, I'll be like, I'm expecting a new fighter from each guy. Like, I'm expecting a new fighter from each guy, and I don't know what to expect. But
I mean,
I'm leaning Ryder though.
What new can Ryder do? And to me, I haven't seen nothing from Jacobs that tells me that he's good at 168. How does he deal with that size? I mean, Ryder's gonna do what Ryder does. Ryder never really gives bad performances. He's gonna come out, let his hands go, try be active, and unless Jacobs can put him behind a stick, use good movement, and keep the fight at long range, he's gonna lose.
Yeah, because even because both of his fights, one with Rosado and with Chavez, I felt like he boxed well. I just felt like he didn't really throw anything significant. You know what I mean? He kind of set the table to land something big, but he just ain't throw nothing big. You know what I'm saying? Kiki said, let me check. I have to wait on my source. No reply yet. Like I said, Kiki, I don't know. Like, it was brought to my attention, so I was just curious. Said I need to watch tape. Don't really know John, and I don't care for Jacobs. Yeah, Jacobs definitely got he definitely got silk sheets, multiple colors.
I give you credit though, Ashley. If you get this one right, if you get this one right, I'll
Give her a fight or two she can watch, bro. Give her a fight or two she can watch a John Ryder.
John Ryder versus Callum Smith. That's the fight that everybody talks about, because that's probably the fight where he should have become world champion, and he lost that fight. But most people thought he won. That's John Ryder in a nutshell. This guy's gonna come out, let his hands go, and try be active. He's gonna outwork anyone he goes in the ring with. No one's gonna outwork him in terms of punch output. For 168, he throws punches like a 118. So he's gonna throw a lot of punches. He's not technically that gifted though. So
Ashley said John Jacob Jingleheimer Smith. Oh man, that's funny. Hold on. Said Shane, don't be beating on my downfall.
What's that supposed to mean?
Nah, don't be praying on her downfall on her prediction streak.
No, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I'm respecting it. I respect it, because to me, I've been noticing how good you've been on predictions recently, and I'm like, if you get this one right, I'll give you all the credit, because
this is like close.
This is a real 50-50.
This is I mean, she not close to my run, but this is up there in terms
Bro,
of
her
like,
run's better than yours, bro.
no, it's not.
Of course it is, bro.
My old school run is not.
Oh no, of course not. That's
Yeah,
ridiculous.
my old school
That's
run is
ridiculous, bro.
unprecedented. But this, in
That's
terms of
ridiculous,
after
bro.
that, this is probably the hottest run I've seen since
But
my
the
old run.
one thing I will give her credit is she's gone 3 correct rounds in a row.
Yes, yes,
That's
yes.
impressive.
Yeah, real impressive. Real
Ashley, do you
impressive.
bet? Because if you bet,
Man, you owe us a drink
at least if
for
it's
sure.
like $20 a week, like you will make some nice money. At least
Yeah,
hundred
hell
dollars,
yeah.
$120. You actually know what you're
Toshi
talking
said.
about.
Toshi said, Jacob's got different colored silk sheets. Yeah, he got silk sheets in multiple colors. Plaid. He got checkered silk sheets. He got them. He got them all, man. He got them all. You know what I'm
You
saying?
got velvet sheets as well.
He got some velvet joints too when it get cold out. He got the velvet sheets too. You know what I'm saying? Silk sheets for the summer and velvet for the winter. He said I'm good all the time pimping. I just started your fans league. Yeah, if you'd have started from the beginning, you'd be in the lead
Yeah, you'll easily
for
be at
sure.
the
You'd
front.
be
If you've
easily
done
be at
it
the
from the
top.
start, you'd have easily
Yeah,
been at
you'd
the
have been
front.
at the top, like for sure.
What I will say to you is don't worry because we're gonna do it's not a 1 season thing or a 2 season thing. We're gonna do it generally, and
Yeah,
it's gonna scale up every time. So
yeah,
like
we starting back up. What is that? What, March 1st?
I think I might push it back because
We
you've had
might
like
push it
three
back.
like in the whole of January got cancelled. So I think I might do the end of March instead of the beginning of March.
We can do that. We can definitely do that. She said she don't bet. Hey, listen, give me some tips. I'll bet. You know what I'm saying? She said, I've been thinking about it.
Well, what I'll say is wait until give us 3 weeks and we got something that
Yeah,
will entice you to
give us
bet.
a couple weeks and we got you. We got you. Yeah, as far as the Ryder and Jacobs fight, I guess some things I'm looking for from Jacobs is he gonna throw anything big? Is he gonna throw any big hooks? Is he gonna commit to anything offensively? Like I feel like you can technically box and not really commit to anything. Um, I just haven't seen him in kill mode and
He's got to
God knows how long
put something on John Ryder to stop him
to
coming through that
keep
front door.
and outside of a jab too, because the jab alone is not gonna keep him
No, because
from coming in
Callum
the
Smith
front door.
tried it and it didn't
Yeah,
work.
and it didn't work. Yeah. Ashley said, well, it sounds like John is gonna win by UD a split decision.
It's possible.
He could. Adrian, what's up, fellas? Adrian, big shout out to you, bro. Big shout out to you for sure. Yeah, Ashley, I think we're gonna push the season back maybe a couple weeks. Because I think she got a real shot of winning it. If it's pushed back actually
I
two, three
think what
weeks.
he's 12 points behind. There's a week where there's like 4 fights again. So
yeah, so she can catch up for sure. My man Clarence McLean in the building. Big shout out to you. Hoodie Man Team 34. Big shout out to you.
you see me hit the like button,
Yeah,
subscribe button.
hit that like button, subscribe button. You know what I'm saying?
I mean,
My guy Clarence McLean.
Have you made your prediction already, Jeff?
I think I think I know what I'm going with. I think I need to sleep on it.
What did you think? I don't know if you watched the weigh-ins. You did watch the weigh-ins. I mean, both of them weighed pretty comfortable.
Yeah, they both look fine. They look fine.
For once, Ryder doesn't look the smallest. Like Ryder looks bigger than bigger than Jacobs.
Yeah, he looked big. He looked big, but he looked comfortable too, though.
He
looked comfortable.
So I don't know if that's gonna be a worry, but what do you get? Ammo Williams is on this card as well. Texas own Ammo Williams on this card.
Big shout out to Ammo Williams. And let me speak on Ammo real quick, man. Ammo went through like a phase where he was really, it looked like he was dealing with some mental health stuff and some things.
Retired from boxing.
Yeah. And big shout out to Eddie Hearn too, because Ammo took a lot of shots at Eddie Hearn during that time. And Eddie Hearn obviously put that water under the bridge. Like he understood. He put that water under the bridge and accepted him back with open arms, man. So big shout out.
Apparently Eddie Hearn, and this I don't know if this is true, but someone told me and I'm inclined to believe it, that Eddie Hearn actually paid for therapy for Ammo as well. which he didn't have to do.
But, and I'm not trying to compare the two. Trust me, I'm not trying to compare the two. I want people to understand that before I say this, but it's true. If a fighter has an issue with a promoter, the promoter either gonna help or they're gonna blackball, right? There is a certain fighter that just fought not that long ago, and he's been blackballed for a couple of different reasons. And I'll let y'all piece that together. If y'all been watching the show, y'all know who I'm talking about, and they just fought recently, within the past couple of weeks. So the fact that Eddie actually accepted him back with open arms and actually put him on a big card, you know what I mean? That says a lot. And it goes to show like every situation don't have to turn out bad. You know
He's
what
a
I'm saying?
talented fighter as well, bro. He's a real talented fighter.
Absolutely. But the guy that got blackballed, a talented fighter too. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I mean, it's, you know, it is what it is. He said, just realized my son changed my shit. LOL is Willie G.
Oh,
man, fair enough. Oh man, I thought you was new. Like, Willie G, what's going on with you, bro? Listening to the podcast while at the gym. That's what I'm talking about.
Respect.
Boxing son. Respect to you. Said read something about Lubin Fundora coming up. Yeah, you missed that yesterday. Fundora Lubin supposed to be April 9th, and supposed to be Boots Ennis and Castillo Clayton as the co-main. It's supposed to be another fight too.
Sergio
Tony
Garcia,
Harrison and Tony Harrison.
Garcia versus Tony Harrison.
That's a good card. That's a good card.
That's what when is it?
April 9th.
Yeah, that's a good card.
That's a good card. That's a real good card. Actually, you know, that might be the best card they done put on this year so far. That's the one I like the most. This one, that one, that card.
Better than Ortiz and Martin.
Yeah, I personally like it. I personally like the lineup better. Michael Johnson said, "Broner, where you at?" I don't know. He probably had a dice game somewhere on the street corner trying to turn 10 into 50. You know what I'm saying?
Literally.
You know what I mean? He said Brooke got done like that. He said nice card. Yeah, that's a real nice card. I really like that card.
I was gonna ask, what do you think about Tyson Fury? Let's get into that. Tyson Fury.
So what are they talking about in terms of his weight? Are they saying that he's slimming down, or
they're saying he's overweight, bro?
He's overweight. But I don't ever think Tyson Fury's not overweight.
I know, but you know what? A lot of the narrative is coming down to the fact that is he going into the fight heavy?
But when is that fight scheduled though?
April. It has to happen by April.
Has Dillian White signed the contract?
Eddie Hearn said they're gonna sign it, but Eddie Hearn said yesterday he loves the silence from Dillian White, and he's encouraging the silence from Dillian White. I believe Eddie Hearn. Eddie Hearn says he wants them to have the idea that they don't know what's gonna happen. He even said we don't know. He said it in jest, obviously jokingly, but he said, I don't even know if Dillian White's gonna show up to the press conference. So it looks like they're trying to play mind games. And if I was Dillian White, I would wait to the last day to sign that contract. I'll sign it on the last day, send it over the last day, so they have no idea what's going on. They're literally having to respond spontaneously because obviously you can see Tyson Fury trying to entice this dude out, but normally Tyson Fury gets under people's skin. If no one's there to battle with, then he's not going to win those mind games going into the fight. And what a lot of people are saying is, if he's going into the fight overweight, he might not only is Dillian White not giving him anything to battle with, his motivation might be down, but he also might be going in there trying to put on weight and maybe trying to use that as a weight advantage instead of using movement and coming in lighter. So that's what people are saying. If he comes in heavy, then he's not going to be using movement, which means he's going to be staying in a pocket, which means there's more chance of Dillian White winning. You see my point? Or if he comes in lighter, it might be a fat camp. And when was the last time we saw Tyson Fury weigh 250, 255? If it's a camp just dedicated to losing weight, then you see my point. Maybe Tyson Fury, it takes a lot out of you to be moving at 255 when you're weighing 300 pounds and you lose 50 pounds. You see my point?
Yeah,
Luke,
I
when
see
he
your
was
point.
coming in heavy against Wilder, it was fine because that was the game plan. What's the game plan here? I'm just speaking for what I've been seeing on social media.
Yeah, I'm not sure exactly what he's doing or what his game plan is. It does look like he's working though.
Mhm.
It does look like he's working, which is my main issue. Michael Johnson said Fury always been overweight. Yeah, I mean he always been overweight, but it is certain levels to his weight.
Mhm.
Like when he's like around that, like if he's talking like 280, something like that, it's different levels of fat with him. Like he's always fat. It's kind of like James Toney at heavyweight. Like James Toney, like it was you knew he was always gonna be fat, but it was in certain fights he was just like,
He
yo,
wa-
this is
he
ridiculous.
weighed 260 for the first Wilder fight,
Mm-hmm.
and then he weighed 275 for the second Wilder fight, and
Yeah.
then 280 for the third Wilder fight.
Hey Michael, you know the thing that's funny, yo? He puts on weight and loses weight like he's a welterweight. But
Literally,
he just does it at the highest heavyweight level. Like it's crazy. As she said 100. White been solid ever since he filed his first case. Um, yeah, but you know what, bro? Like we've been kind of saying that was gonna happen because of the contract situation. And we said this on a previous podcast, Michael. We was just like, yo, like if I had $100 and you felt like you deserved 40 or 45 of it and you only got $20, how much work are you actually gonna put in? You know what I'm saying? Like towards the event if you're not happy with your purse, and on
a
top of
lot,
that, you're not getting no back end money.
a lot of people are saying. I made that argument, and I believe that's what I believe that of good knowledge that's the way Dylan White's thinking. But with that being said, a lot of people have said, well, Dylan White should promote the fight for his future fights. Because if he makes his name doing promotion in this fight, then in the next fight, if he wins, he's going to be a bigger name. So he should
I don't
just do
buy that.
promotion.
I
Me
don't buy
neither.
that. I don't buy that. I don't buy that. Listen, I don't buy that. And I'm gonna tell you why. And this is a real simple reason. This ain't gonna be drawn out. Tyson Fury is the best heavyweight in the world. If Dillian White beats the best heavyweight in the world, his name is gonna be out there whether he promotes the fight or not. Like him beating
Yeah,
Tyson Fury in the ring is the ultimate promotion. Am I correct, Shane?
that's a fact. That's the fact.
Like, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, I don't agree with that one bit. The theatrics and all of that is cool. But if that's the route he's going, that's that's where he's going. But the thing
All
is, he
I'm,
is putting pressure on himself though. He
yeah,
is gonna have to
bro,
perform.
I was about to say, bro, this what I'm saying is the way he's behaving, if he comes out and doesn't perform well, at least
Yeah,
perform where the fight's competitive,
yeah.
bro, it's gonna look real bad
It
on him.
could, and the thing is, it could put him not at gatekeeper status, but just
Further back
it'd
than where
be
he was.
way further back than what he wants to be, because it's like, damn, like you didn't do no promotion, nothing like that, and then you came in and got smashed in like 4 rounds or something like that. He has to perform. If he's taking this route through the whole thing, he has to perform. I mean, like, even if he loses, he has to perform well.
I don't think he's gonna get stopped though.
I don't think so either. I don't think he's gonna get stopped. I actually think he has a legit shot at winning this fight. Like he has a legit shot at winning this fight, man. Like,
Even if Tyson Fury moves and runs.
but see, I don't. He only can run but so much though. If he's coming in at 275, 280.
But that's what people are saying. Is he gonna come in 275? He might come in 250.
But the thing is, though, Tyson Fury's body has always been available, and
Yeah.
Dillian White is technically smart enough to not telegraph his shots like Wilder did in the first
Mhm.
round. You know what I'm saying? So it's an intriguing fight from a technical standpoint. But let's be clear, it is on Fury how this fight goes. He can make this fight virtually impossible for Dillian White to win, or he can make this fight extremely interesting and give him a hell of an opportunity to do so. But it's on Fury, period. But I felt the same way when he fought Wilder. It's upon Fury to determine how easy or how hard this fight is going to be. But it's a testament to how good Fury is, though.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
he's good. He's good. Somebody that's average, you can't say that about an average fighter. Like
Facts.
he's really good. You know what I'm saying? People don't like the shenanigans and all of that. Quoting my man Vlog. But he is extremely good inside of that ring. Like can't deny it. At the end of the day. But it's gonna be it's. I think the weight thing is definitely an issue. Like what weight would you say is a good weight for Fury to come into this fight?
260.
Yeah, I'm thinking the same
260
thing.
because I know he can move at 260.
Yeah, I like 260. I like
Two,
260.
anything 275, 280, 270. That's when I'm like, you be able to move for a few rounds, but after a while, when Dylan White's body shots start landing, the back end of the fight's gonna get real interesting. And at some point, your legs ain't gonna be the same because one thing about Wilder is Wilder allowed Tyson Fury to take rests as well. Dylan White don't allow you to take risks. Just by his style, he just doesn't allow you to take risks.
Another thing with Wilder kind of going back to that third fight when he was kind of telegraphing all of the shots in the first round with the body shots. The one thing that Dillian White is not going to do, he's going to go to the body, but he's going to that overhand right that he likes to throw, he's going to throw that occasionally to keep Fury honest. You know what I'm saying? And Fury's really not going to throw with him on the inside. Like he get on the inside, like Dillian White's going to be able to work. Like he's definitely
Yeah,
going to be able to work. So he's going to have some good opportunities. Michael Johnson, he said the Court of Arbitration in sports. He went silent when he went after the WBC for the mandatory spot because he lost it to Povetkin. So in regards to that, Michael, we've been saying this from the jump. We didn't understand the lawsuit. We was just like he just wasn't. It wasn't going like he wasn't going to get anywhere with it because if he was in position to get a title fight, he going to go through the WBC anyway. So we was like, why are you suing him? Even though we're not saying he didn't have a point, we was like, why sue them when you're gonna need those same people to get you your shot? You know what I'm saying?
the wickedest thing is, bro, if he wins, he's now WBC champion. How does that work out? Because the WBC ain't gonna want him champion. The
Right.
person who represents their belt and potentially can generate them a certain amount of money with Undisputed is the one who's taking them to court.
The thing is, though, if he wins the title, they probably settling out. And the WBC, they'll probably charge him extra as far as sanctioning fees just for him taking them to court. You know what I'm saying? So, you know.
Especially apparently that he lodged a lower purse for the fight against Povetkin, and he paid less sanctioning fees for the fight against Povetkin. So because of that, I know for a fact WBC ain't gonna be happy with that.
Hell no. Like I said, you're not gonna take me to court and then I'm gonna accommodate you afterwards. Like, hell no. That's like my baby mom taking me to court and I'm like, yo, let's go out to dinner afterwards. Hell no. We ain't doing shit. We ain't doing a goddamn thing. You know what I'm saying?
But
Is there any other fights on that Ryder and Jacobs
I
card that
mean,
kind
the
of
fight
gets your
that
attention?
I'm looking forward to, and everybody should look forward to, because I'm telling you, this is the future of the middleweight division. Felix Cash versus Madalayev. That's a
It's a
real
good
good fight.
fight. That's a good fight. Actually, that might be the best fight on the card, to be honest with you.
It is
That
the
might be the
best fight
best
on the
fight on the
card. Like,
card.
you got two dudes who are undefeated. I think Madalayev is 16 wins, 14 knockouts. Felix Cash is 14 wins, 12 knockouts.
12
Two
pounds.
two
Yeah.
big dudes with great knockout power coming forward.
Yeah. It's that's gonna be a great fight. And I mean, to be honest with you, we really could have put that on darn fantasy league. To be honest with you, keep it all the way 100. You know what I'm saying? That was worthy of being on the website, like for sure. But do you consider
What
that a
what do you
50-50
say?
fight?
What do you say is worthy?
The cash fight. I said that fight was worthy to be on the fantasy league. To be
No,
honest with you.
I mean, it could have, but I just don't think people know who Madalaya is.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Like they don't know. They don't know who he is. So it'd have been a little too hardcore. Because you'd have had more people not picking the fight than people picking it.
That's the problem that I have, bro. Because even last week that happened. Like there was a fight that not many people picked the Ramos fight. Not the Ramos fight. What was the Neri fight? Sorry, the Neri
Yeah,
and
yeah,
Castro fight.
you know, yeah. So it's just we're trying to educate people and build people into like super hardcore fans, and we got something that's just just hardcore. You know what I mean?
Alex Cash could arguably be the best middleweight in the country. So he's
Possible.
someone that everybody should watch out for next week. Come on.
Absolutely. Is your brother training?
No, I just got a lot of noise around me right now.
No, I'm saying is he training? Period.
Right now, no, bro. He's just been slacking.
He been slacking.
He's just been. When girls get in your life, bro, it's always a problem.
Hey, tell him girls like championship belts, man. Just saying.
I know, but
You know,
I
it
speak to
is
him
what
about
it
that all
is.
the time. He's picking up some real bad habits when it comes to like his daily routine, bro.
Tell him Uncle Jeff will have a conversation with him at some point. Give him some
Maybe
words of wisdom.
next time when I come to Philly, I'll bring him. Or when I go to America.
He and I'm taking him right to Boots Gym too. So tell him to be ready. I'm
That
taking
I
him
mean,
right to Boots Gym.
he ain't ready for no boots. I'll tell you that
No,
for
no,
free.
I said Boots Gym. I ain't trying to kill him.
Yeah,
Like, yo, my responsibility when he come to Philly. When y'all come to Philly, man. I can't have nobody putting the
facts. But
paws on it.
what else is there to talk about? There's not much to talk about today.
Nah, not at all, man. Not at all. I do like the card tomorrow. I do like the card tomorrow. To be honest with you, it's an ESPN Plus card on tonight.
What fight is that?
Let me look it up real quick. And I just found out about it today. Give me a second. Let me look it up. And that's what I'm saying. Like it's cards that be on ESPN Plus and all that, and we don't even be knowing about it. Like you know what I'm saying? Like hold on, I'm gonna run down the schedule real quick. Um, it's actually in London. Danny Dignam versus
Oh, that's
that already happened, right? That already happened, right? That
no, that
card already
happened
happened, right?
already.
That happened
That
already,
happened.
right?
No, but that's the card that Blunt was talking about. That card that
Lee McGregor was on. Was it any good?
I didn't watch the fight. I won't lie to you, but I wasn't interested in the card before. But I haven't heard anything about it, so I assume it wasn't that good. I think it was on MTK Global. It was an MTK Global show. So
Yeah, because it says it was 3 4 round fights. It was 2 6 round fights. Paul Ryan, CJ Wood. Um, Let me see. It was an 8 round fight. Women's junior featherweights. Lee McGregor versus Diego Alberto Ruiz.
Lee McGregor is supposed like is someone who MTK Global is invested in.
If I think I was reading on Twitter, they said either he lost or it might have been a draw. I'm not
I ain't
sure
watched
about
the
that.
fight.
And then Danny Dignam versus Grant Dennis, middleweight, 10 rounds. So it's
Yeah.
nothing to really,
I mean, next week we got a good card in the UK with Khan versus Brook.
yeah.
Who else is fighting
Converse.
next week? Who's fighting next week?
Oh, it's a real good card in Orlando. Uh, Jermaine Ortiz versus Nahir Albright.
Yeah,
That's
Albright from Philadelphia, right?
yes. Nahir Albright, Philly fighter. Paul Kroll's on that card against Marquise Taylor. Uh, Derek Jackson versus Christopher Hadley.
Isn't Crow taking on another undefeated fight?
I think Marcus Taylor is. I don't think he's undefeated, but another good opponent though. Marcus Taylor's a good opponent. Um, so I like that card too. That's a real good card. Um, And then you got the Khan, the Khan fight, of course. Um,
PVC got a card next week.
mm, I mean, technically, that is their card next week, Showtime.
What about Top Rank?
I don't think Top Rank has anything. They got yeah, I don't think they have anything.
Matchroom have a card next week. They definitely do.
Yo,
Lawrence Okoli.
guess who's fighting on the 19th?
Who?
You'll never guess.
Then tell me.
Jaime Munguia.
He's fighting
Demetrius Ballard.
Oh yeah. But he was supposed to be fighting someone else. Was that a rotation?
Yes.
Who was he supposed to be fighting?
I forgot.
But what's it called fighting next week as well? Lawrence Okoli. Is that next week?
Hold on. Next week is kind of stacked, bro.
I'm pretty sure Lawrence Okoli's fighting next week.
Check. I got this. You know what? There's a fight. There's a card in Russia on the 19th. Jorge Linares versus Abdulayev. That's a good fight.
What?
That's a good fight. Zaire Abdulayev.
Yeah,
that's
the one
fight. He fought Devin Haney. Yeah, that's a good fight. That's a good fight.
That's going on the channel, bro. That's going on the site, bro. That's a dope fight.
That's a dope fight, yo. That's a dope fight. Bro, I know it's probably not no TV joints on here, but that live would probably be lit on February 9th. That's a Sunday too. Damn, that's a good fight, yo. I like that fight.
Is a Coley fight next week?
I don't see it. No, they pushed that back to I think March. I think they pushed it back to March. I think March 10th or something like that. Yo, that's a dope ass fight, yo. That's a dope fight.
What I will say though is moving forward, like positively moving forward, what I want to see is I'm happy that we're seeing what's it called? I'm happy that we're seeing some competitive cards, like where it's not a title fight, but you got contenders fighting each other. But coming forward, we got the live tomorrow that we're going live for the John Ryder fight, then basically live the rest of the week.
Yeah. Going live the rest of the week. I mean, I didn't notice Abdulayev and Jorge Linares fight. Now, I don't know how this is a WBC lightweight eliminator, but I don't even care. That's a real good fight. I'm trying to look through. Yeah, this card is all 8-round and 10-round fights, 8, 10, and 12-round fights. And there's probably some cats, and it look like it's all Russian dudes on here too. So, this is a blunt special right here.
I'm not gonna lie. When you think about it, bro, there's a lot of cards right now, especially when you go in like unconventional countries that don't normally host major fights. There's always entertaining fights, and if you message L Dub probably got fights every day.
Yeah. Blunt love he loved talking about fighters and can't pronounce their name and shit. He'd be like Ooga Biggie, Bugaboo, like literally. So we got a nice stack lineup next week. Like we can talk about the Khan Brook fight, we can talk about the Jaime Munguia fight. We can talk about the Linares Abdulayev fight. We're gonna have a lot of international flavor. This Jermaine Ortiz and Nahir Albright is a damn good fight, bro. Jermaine Ortiz is the guy that fought like Blunt called him the Giorno, Joseph Adorno.
Yeah.
That was that 8-round fight. And remember when Adorno did like the double dip, hit the dude with the uppercut and left him leaning on the ropes and shit. That's the dude. This the dude that he's fighting, Jermaine Ortiz. That's the guy. But Top Rank was hyping Jermaine Ortiz up, and they kind of went sour on Joseph Adorno because I think he missed weight. He missed weight for that fight. So that's a damn good fight. And then of course, Paul Kroll. We got a Derek Jackson, Christopher Hatley. That should be a good fight too. That's a 6-round joint. Damn. This we gonna be busy next week. You on mute, baby.
Yeah, this live ain't that long today, bro. We just
and I'm cool with it. Like I'm
recap.
absolutely cool with it. Yeah, we just listen. Basically, get on the website, g5jeftv.com. Make your prediction for tomorrow. John Ryder and Danny Jacobs. We will be live tomorrow for that card. So definitely tap in with us. And then we're pretty much going live pretty much all next week. We're going to have a Goodfellas podcast. We got a couple things in the works in terms of possible interviews. We kind of just, that's not really our thing, but when it gets put on our table, we're going to take advantage of it. So we might have a few things cooking. You know what I'm saying? We might have a few things cooking for next week. And we got a lot of fights to talk about next week. A lot of fights to talk about next week. A
Not
lot of
to
fight
mention
cards.
any news that happens as well, bro. Like
Any news that happens, we definitely on it. Yeah, I'm actually looking forward to getting through tomorrow just so we can get to next week. Like next week is gonna be a hardcore week. Like this
yeah,
gonna be if it's not any like major news that comes out, because a lot of for over the past like 2 weeks, it's been like major news almost like every
bro,
day.
that might be a fight we might be able to record.
Which one?
Uh, Abdullayev versus
bro.
Lenari.
I'm dropping it. I'm doing old school G5 FTV. Like I'm dropping that. I'm dropping that. Like I'm dropping that. I might be the only one on the tube that'll have it. I gotta get it
Literally,
to plug. I gotta get it to plug on that one, man. But listen, man, we under an hour on this one. I'm perfectly cool with it. We usually ain't on a Friday, so any amount of time we on a Friday is a good thing. Big shout out to Boxing First Vlog, Mr. 1K. He will be on a live tomorrow with us. He had to handle some business today, so he really couldn't jump in. But big shout out to him. Go subscribe to his channel. Follow him on social media. Boxing First Vlog on Twitter and Instagram. Shane, give me social media so we can get up out of here, brother.
I'm seeing the number 1. That's only on Instagram.
Only on Instagram, and we're pretty much going to be hollering at the plug, L Dub, for a lot of these joints for next week. And that's the one thing about Shane and myself. Like, we don't claim to know it all, and then we give credit to the guys that have expertise in other areas, man. And L Dub is that dude for us, man. So that's the dude that we consult with. I do want to leave this message though before we go. This is for YSM Sports Media. L Dub said that he told you that Boots was going to fight Castillo Clayton live on this podcast, and he wanted to let you know that he was correct, and
Bro,
he
YSM,
operated
don't
different.
worry. YSM, don't worry, because it ain't gonna be the first time. This dude constantly tells me about fight, and 90% of the time he's right. So don't
He
question.
said, I'm different. He said I'm different over here. But for YSM, that was a homie shot. But I told you I call him the plug for a reason. And that's why we give him high praise and lean on him. But yeah, you 0 for 1 on this one, YSM, but it's all good though. But that's somebody we can lean on going forward, man, because we'll have pretty good insight on a lot of different fights coming up before a lot of other people do. So, we just take it as a blessing at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? Y'all can follow me on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, G5JeffTV, website, g5jefftv.com. Join the
Make your
boxing prediction.
predictions.
Yes, make your predictions for tomorrow. John Ryder and Danny Jacobs. Join the Prediction Fantasy League, man. $550 for the winner of the league and the championship belt. And we're gonna be here tomorrow for live, and next week is gonna be busy. We're gonna try to get on between 5 to 5:30 Eastern Standard Time, which is 10 to 10:30 UK time, and over on the in Arizona it'll be between 3 and 3:30. So we're gonna try to get around those time frames because that's when people are used to seeing us on. But we're gonna have a busy week. If it's not any breaking news or anything, this week is gonna be for the hardcores. This week is gonna be for the hardcores. You know what I'm saying? Outside of maybe Brooke and Khan, which we probably won't talk about too much because it ain't really too much to really talk about when it comes down to that. But it's gonna be a hardcore type week. But listen, on behalf of Boxing First Vlog, aka the General, aka Blunt Bayless, the man that holds it down behind the scenes and on camera, my man VP Shane, and your boy G5 Jeff TV, aka G5, aka 5, aka the Guru. On behalf of the staff, we will be live tomorrow. Come join us.